Good afternoon. Hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend. It's Saturday, and I'm gonna get some chores done. Well, we always have chores to do, but today husband has a bunch of friends over, so they're out down at the shooting range. They're all shooting, and I don't have to because I'm actually a better shot than he is, but that's okay. Don't tell him that. So I've got chores that I'm doing. I've run around the house a little bit and took care of some chores like grocery shopping, all that boring stuff. So then I came back, now I gotta do this stuff. So the dogs are up on the deck, kind of hanging out. Oh yeah, and like that happened. It's not staying this way. It's washing out. So I can't wait to go back to my blonde. So anyway, the first chore of the day was to make sure that my water troughs are cleaned. And this is really cool because I love this little fountain. I bought that little fountain off of Amazon for like $10. And I made a video a while ago about water and how to keep the mosquito larvae out of your containers. And since we have this out here year round, and bugs don't like to lay in moving water, I bought one of these, but it doesn't seem to want to turn on as much with sunlight like this, where the other one that I have seems to do a little bit better. But this keeps the water moving, and it keeps the mosquitoes from landing on it and laying in the water. And so far, last year was a complete success. I didn't have any mosquito larvae in my water troughs. So let's come over and say hello to Mr. D. Hi, Mr. D. Hi, how are you? What do I have in my hand? Hi. Nothing. I gave you carrots earlier. Can I see your feet? Can I show? Everybody wants to know what your feet look like. So Darcy's, the farrier, just came the other day, and we did his feet. Come back here. Let me see your feet. And he's all nice and trimmed up. He's got a little case of thrush in his front feet, in his rear feet, I'm sorry. But he's got ring bone in his front, so he has a bit of a hard time. He doesn't like, oh, you have a stick in your mane. You have a stick in your mane, I know. Yeah, he's gonna go away. Really? Alright. So Jarvis, he's over here. Hi, buddy. Hi, handsome. Wanna say hi to YouTube? He's all nervy. They're usually not up here very often, but because they're firing down there, they come up here to hide. But they're pretty good about the traffic that goes by. Hey, buddy, you show everybody your feet? Say, look, I got great toes. I got wonderful toe-toes. Yes, you do. You have wonderful toe-toes. You do. And the back ones. And he did a really good job. Let's see if I can... Oh, sorry. Can I see this foot? Can I see this foot for a second? No, I want to see it. Come on, let me have it. Come on. Come on. I usually don't ask him for his feet in pasture, and he's clearly not standing properly to allow himself to comfortably stand on 3 feet. So, let's see if I can do it again. Come here, buddy. Let me see your foot. Let me see your front foot. Thank you. Good boy. So, oops, not bad. Not bad at all. I gotta pick him out. But he's been out in pasture all day. Well, he's always in pasture. Everybody's in pasture. They're always out here. All the time. I can't do that with him because he gets mad. It's kind of hard. He drops his shoulder because he's got, we think he's got the beginnings of shivers. So I'm going to be doing a test later on today. I got to make sure that my water's not overflowing. Nope. Looks good. So then I cleaned out the buckets, their food buckets, and the chickens' food buckets, and the brush, and all that stuff. So that's all that. But I also want to show you something else. So, hold on. Come on into my office. Not that one. That's the chickens. I'm going to grow a garden this year. Last year, our old house, I had a really big garden. So I've been putting the garden in, and this is what it looks like right now. I've got a couple of roses, one right here, and I've got another one over here. So we've got the roses, and I've got the gate. I have to fix this up a little bit because these posts are not in the ground. They're basically, they're in here, and I concreted them in, and they're just sitting on the ground. And I did this because I hate digging holes. And when I had my other house, I had a post hole digger, and that was all fine and dandy, but I didn't have one for here, and I was not going to dig all of these posts all by hand. So I made some beds, and my aunt gave me the little ones, and we're in the process of putting some gravel down over the plastic tarp. Here, I'll show you. Put the plastic down, and then you put the gravel over it, and that way no weeds come up. Looks like there was a dog digging a hole over there, and it looks like a dog was having fun in there too, which really stinks. Well, now I know what I've got to do. That's about $15 worth of dirt. Oh well. The joys of living on a farm. I'll put that back together, and anyway, I love my dogs. So that's what's taken up a lot of my time. That way we can grow our own vegetables. We can grow carrots for the horses. They don't get a lot of carrots. There's too much sugar in carrots, and giraffes aren't supposed to get sugar. So, but this really makes me mad. Look at them, they're running everywhere. Ugh. Anyway, what I've got to finish up is put some netting on the inside, and I think I'll probably do that later today. But our peach trees are doing okay. They've finished flowering, and now see, this is a really pretty flower. Yeah, I'll show you. That's a really pretty peach flower. I like that one. That's very pretty. But now the little leaves are starting to come out, which is really cool. So spring is finally here. Yay! There's another flower right here, and a whole bunch of them. So I trimmed this thing up like crazy. These are like really old, and they're very sick. We got like 4 peaches out of it last year, and they all rotted. So I trimmed it up really aggressively, and hopefully we'll have better airflow through these, because the guy didn't know how to trim the trees. And yeah, so anyway. And over here, like way down there, is the new run-in, which I was going to start today, but I didn't, because it's like 5 o'clock now, and husband and all his friends are going to start coming up, and they're going to want to eat, and that means I'm going to have to cook. And since we're on a keto diet, I don't think that they're going to want to eat what we eat. So I bought some pizzas and some wings that they all can have. And yeah, so let's see. I think that's just about it. I just wanted to show you around and let you know what I was doing and what we're up to. Oops, I'm gonna trip myself over I got my hose here. But when the weather turns warmer, you tend to do some maintenance and some winter cleanup from the winter. Like, I've got to switch out the hay in the bags. And actually, it's funny that they're there, because I've got 2 more in here. This is their run-in. I've got to clean this out too. This is a lot of old hay from over the winter time that they just weren't eating, and I've just spread it around. But there's like good hay in there. Well, there used to be. So I'm going to have to fill this up and replace the bags. Oh, look, there's my brush. There's a brush I forgot. And it looks like some critters have been in there trying to come in and out. And, but yeah, every year I clean all this out all the way down to the ground and bring in some fresh stuff. And hopefully all of this mucky muck here, all this will dry out. This is just a mess. It's just horrible from all this rain that we've been getting. I want to try to get it pushed down flat. And I put all this straw down in here, or the hay actually. I just kicked out a whole bunch of hay because it was just so muddy. It was just so horrible. I'm hoping that this will kind of like turn really hard over the summertime. And I don't know. I know my thought process is kind of weird, but anyway, this is the first problem that we've had with this run-in. So I think we're going to put some gutters up on the side to keep it from the rain from falling down right there. But, so tomorrow, it's supposed to be Sunday, and Sunday is a day of rest, supposed to be. But, as you can see, there's a lot of poop out there. So we're going to be picking up poop tomorrow, which we do probably every 3 days because they're in this little area. It's not a lot of area, and I don't want to harrow because I don't want them to have to eat on their poop. So we just take it out. So then we'll let them over on the other side in a few weeks. So say hi, chickens. Hi, chickens. There's all the chickens. All our lovely, wonderful chickens. Chickens, chickens, chickens. Alright, well, that's it. That's what I've been up to. And I gotta get back to work. I gotta turn off the hose before the water overflows. And I've got another one on the other side that I need to clean out. So, you guys have a great Saturday. I'm at 11 minutes. Sorry I bored you so much. If you looking at my purple hair. And have a great day.